Hey, thanks for coming to 1500ESPN.com. I'm Derek Wetmore coming to you from Hammond Stadium after the Twins' 3-1 win against the University of Minnesota Gophers. Coming to you from a radio booth because they've still got the blowers going on in the stadium, so wanted to have a little bit better sound quality. This game to me was all about the prospects. I know there are a lot of other competing storylines. The Gophers coming to town, and John Anderson, the head coach of the Gophers, who's former teammate of Paul Molitor at the university. Really kind of a cool thing, too, that the Gophers are now going to be playing the Twins, it sounds like, every other year as part of this spring schedule. But at the end of the day, to me, the number one most important thing to take from this game was seeing some of the names in the lineup for the Twins. At Byron Buxton leading off, playing center field. Miguel Sano was batting fifth, playing third base. You had Eddie Rosario batting after him, playing left field. And J.O. Barrios started on the mound and pitched 2 innings. He got the win in tonight's game. That just to me is a glimpse of the future for the Twins. They certainly have very high hopes for Byron Buxton and Miguel Sano, but as general manager Terry Ryan said earlier today, Barrios has really crept onto that radar too. He's a guy who worked with his fastball last year, 92 to 96 miles an hour. Says he touched 98. On the radar gun here at the stadium tonight, it was 95, although I'm not 100% sure about the accuracy of the Hammond Stadium radar gun. I'll have to wait and see, talk to some Twins people to see if that's legitimate or not. But anyway, the short right-hander out of Puerto Rico, Barrios, he really brings it. He's got what they call easy fastball velocity. It doesn't look like he's laboring very much. He also throws a slider, curveball, changeup, he says, and he's working with a two-seamer. So some interesting, prospects to watch really for the Twins. I don't think any of those guys are probably going to break camp this April with Minnesota, but definitely some names to keep an eye on in the future. Buxton had 2 doubles, scored a run. Sano hit a line drive right back up the box. Looked like he almost took the pitcher's head off, and then he stole second base, drew a walk later in the game. Also fielded a ground ball cleanly. So no concerns about Sano's elbow, apparently. The Twins say that they've had no setbacks, no cause for concern in the field with Sano. One thing they will be watching this camp, though, is his defense to see how he fields his position. At around 260 pounds, he'd be very big for a major league third baseman, but Terry Ryan said that they like his athleticism. Even though he's a big guy, he's still athletic. He has some agility. He has a big arm. Now it's just a matter of cutting down on the errors. So that was kind of the story of the game for me, was those 4 players. Certainly there were more people to watch. Kenneth Vargas batted cleanup for the Twins. I think we will see him in April. He's the leading candidate right now for designated hitter, and I don't see that changing during the spring training. So that was kind of the wrap-up from Wednesday's game. The Twins start spring training in earnest on Thursday with their first exhibition game against the Red Sox at Hammond Stadium. Paul Molitor said we'll probably see a lot of the regulars. He said we'll see the regulars in masses on Thursday. Kyle Gibson will start that game, and then the Twins will kick off sort of a rotation of pitchers through the next week as spring training really gets underway. That'll do it for this video, though. I just wanted to kind of focus on the prospects as the Twins played their first game in what seems like too long. It's been a long winter, and now baseball finally is back. I'll check back in with you Thursday after the Twins-Red Sox game, the first real game of spring training. Until then, thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you next time.